Oh, hey, guys, get out of here. I hate it when you watch me, when you're on your computer and people keep looking over your shoulder. Hey, guys, welcome to Box Talk. I'm your host, Omar, where we talk about the funny and cool stuff that happens on television. A snake comes out of Jackson's eyeball in Teen Wolf. Anders throws up in a car in the Workaholics. Crazy dubstep song was played on Teen Wolf. A few sexy things that you could do, but you probably wouldn't on anger management. A deer's butt sold on Pawn Stars. And a weird dog named Pudsey. What are you doing? Let's get started with Teen Wolf. So, a lot of us have normal worries in this world, like, are my eyes too red? You think you have it bad. A snake comes out of Jackson's fucking eyeball in this episode of Teen Wolf. Of course, the dumb motherfucker, he eats the snake, and then he comes out of his eyeball. I have to say, this is an epic scene. It's bloody, his eyeballs get bloody. I mean, it just gouges out of his eyes. Oh, God, that was awesome. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know how you think of that shit. You just walk into a classroom and like, oh, look at that snake in the cage. Let me eat that shit. Seriously, at least cook it, like I do all the time. Look, I don't eat snakes. I eat spiders, bitches. Oh, shit. I don't even want to hear that word spider. You're going into an interview and you think like everything's fine and a fucking snake comes out of your eye. Probably something that if did happen, probably get kicked out of the fucking country, let alone land the job. Unless, of course, you're working for the circus. That's a different story. Or if you're on YouTube, that'll work fine. Also, there's an epic fight between Scott and Jackson, and then Jackson just keeps on slamming his ass against the wall and on the sink. Also, Allison sees Jackson naked and acts stupid. She's all in the shower like, oh, Jackson, is that you? Is that you? Yeah, bitch, that's me. She comes in, he's butt naked in the shower. She's like, oh my God, why didn't you warn me? Bitch, you're in the fucking shower. A motherfucker's gonna be naked in the shower, most likely. Girls have a way of putting a unique twist of making us look like perverts when they're the perverts. Jackson just gets pissed at her, and one of the funniest things I think he said in the episode was where he calls Scott a bitch. It's just hilarious.
Other than Scott, since he's a pretty stupid bitch himself.
That shit was awesome. Then we also had a sexy fall by Erica. Oh my God, she's always showing cleavage. Stop it. And then Scott's mom sees a box of condoms in his room. I hate it when people snoop into your room, because you don't know what they're gonna find. Of course, and then who dumps out the condoms? And then, of course, one comes out. Thank God she didn't come in my room, because she probably would have found some sick shit. I don't even have to say what it is. And then Lydia the freak, she's kissing a boy. She's always doing dumb shit, running off naked. Then she's running off at some random house kissing a kid. And then what do you think is gonna happen when you go out there and kiss a kid? He's gonna transform into a monster, which he does. And then Peter Hale just comes out of nowhere and starts like sitting next to her. This bitch is just crazy. I have a link in the description below to one of the hottest dubstep songs I've seen in a while that was played on Teen Wolf. It's just epic. And then go to Guy-Fi, because I have links to the other 3 songs that were played on Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf has one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard. We had Dada Life, we had songs by Flight Facility, Terraplane, and M83. Now on to anger management. There's some things that you want to do, but you just can't. Like, look at a girl's boob during therapy session. You just want to zone out, but you can't because you'll be called as a pervert. But Nolan does that to Lacey in anger management.
Nolan, what do you think about the fact that Ed just called you a pussy?
It's probably right.
Another thing you might not want to do, we see Lacey take a picture of her own boobs. She puts a cell phone up her shirt, takes a picture of her boobs. Who does that shit? I be doing that shit all the time, and nobody knows about that stuff. I just, ain't got those man boobs though, And then she exposed her camel toe to the world. I mean, what girl sits like that? You don't do that shit. One of the classic epic things that happened in anger management was just bitch slapping Charlie Sheen. I mean, who doesn't want to do that?
Wake up! Wake up!
Okay.
Bitch slaps him multiple times. I just love it. Like, don't you wish you could just sit next to someone just bitch slap the shit out of them just randomly? Like, and no one can say shit. No response. You can't say shit. Like, boom. What, motherfucker? Don't say nothing. Now, the next person you might want to bitch slap is this lady that came out to Pawn Stars, and she brought the craziest, ugliest thing she made. And it's called taxidermy. When you, I guess, hunt an animal, kill it and shoot it, and then rip its fucking guts out and hang it up on your wall. The shit that nobody really does. I don't know why this shit has the word tax in the word taxidermy. It's something that should not be happening, like taxes. And it's the ugliest thing you've ever seen in your life. And she tries to sell it. She wants nearly $5,000 for her set of the bullshit animals she has, but it doesn't get sold, and they end up like buying her deer ass for like $100. I think something that you definitely don't want to hang up on your wall, especially something that looks like your ex-girlfriend on her period. Then on the Tonight Show, this girl, she apparently is the winner of the Britain's Got Talent. Who cares about Britain's Got Talent? I'm just joking. We love Brits, we Americans. Fuck Brits. No, I'm just joking. The dog just goes around. She came on Jay Leno, and he had her perform the winning performance with the dog. And the dog, Pudsey, just It's pretty cool because she makes up loops and the dog like kind of keeps following her and then he jumps into her own loops and he like sniffs her ass and sniffs her vagina and all this weird shit. I think that's probably why she really won. Can't wait till someone could do that with cats, but I'll be the first person to watch that shit. But I know you can't because cats don't give a shit. They won't move no matter what you say. Here, baby, come here. Come here. Motherfucker. And on the Workaholics, Anders' dad is coming home for a visit because Anders is so ashamed at his home, he has to break into a house that's up for sale and he acts like it's his house. And when you get in there, Adam starts rubbing his balls on the couch because it has to smell like him.
Yeah, this couch smells nothing like you. You should rub your balls on it.
When his father says that he's proud of him, Anders just throws up. When someone actually just hits you with the truth, it's like, oh! No truth. All right, guys, I got one question for you. What's the weirdest thing that happened to you unexpectedly when you were out in front of people? That's been your episode of Box Talk. Go check out guy5.com for more recaps. Oh, I hope nothing comes out of my eyes.